Hey everyone, I'm back again just to make a little small video blog on the upcoming pay-per-view for WWE Wrestlemania. Um, Everyone has actually been asking me, and I'm surprised people are asking me this, because I figured the answer would already be there, and that is, am I going to WrestleMania 27 in Atlanta, Georgia? The answer to that would be yes, of course, I'm going to WrestleMania 27. If anybody didn't know, I never really made a video blog on WrestleMania 26. I showed some clips. That wasn't even actually every clip that I had recorded there. There were a couple of others. I think one of them was posted on Mike's vid where Andy, Rude Boy, gets drunk and starts acting all crazy. He's the only guy I can say for certain that is very funny when he is drunk. I'm usually not the type to hang around drunk people, but I digress. WrestleMania 26 last year, pretty much, if you watch Sabatini Forever's video on WrestleMania 26 when he had just gotten back, he had said that that was one of the best trips he had ever had, and that's pretty much my statement right there. And I have to say, firsthand, if you have not gone to WrestleMania and you're skipping on in this year, next one's going to be in Miami, Florida. I would solely suggest you fucking go. If you're not in the Miami area, well, even if you are, go. But in my opinion, I would say if it's a different area for you, definitely check it out. Go to WrestleMania. Even, it's not the idea that you're just seeing WrestleMania. I mean, yeah, you're there to see WrestleMania. That's the purpose of you going. But if you're going with a bunch of people like I am, you'll know firsthand that WrestleMania, the WrestleMania trip as we call it, is more than just WrestleMania. It's hanging out with people, getting to see the different environment, getting to see everything that is different about the state that you're going to, that is different from what you're used to in your normal, average, everyday lives. Going to Phoenix was a complete and different experience for me. Here in New Jersey, we don't get that type of 80-degree weather here in March. We get maybe 60s, mostly in the 60s here in New Jersey. There it was like 80 to 90. And the difference in Phoenix was that during the day it was hot. It was like very sunny. During the night it was very breezy. And again, it's completely different than what I'm used to. And I enjoyed it over there because if you know me, I'm a very thin person. And thin people like the warmth. But anyways, WrestleMania 26 was definitely an experience. Meeting everybody. I met MB for the first time. I have known MB at that time for about 3 years, and I had never seen the guy face to face, and it was a very crazy experience seeing him face to face. So that was the first time I ever got to meet him. It was the first time I ever got to meet Al, the Wrestling Mind. I didn't get to meet him until Saturday when we went to Armando's. I met Johnny Thunder for the first time face to face. Guy is much bigger than I thought. I met Black Cat Feline, Kristen D. It was, who else did I meet? Actually, I had met Sabutini Forever there for the first time. I mean, I would get to meet him later on because we're not far from each other, but we met for the first time. I even met Master Boo Boo for the first time, and I thought he would kill me accidentally, but he didn't. And I'm glad that he didn't kill me. But anyways, it was a pleasure meeting everybody there. If I forgot anybody, please let me know. Oh, what's his name? Kid from San Diego, Jonathan. I know him by John. I don't want to give out his last name. That's his priority. That's his decision if he wants to give out his last name. But I met him. He was staying in our hotel. I don't want to forget him because the one thing that we had in common was that we were straight edge. Sorry, Boo Boo, but we're CM Punk fans. But anyways, it was a very fun experience getting to meet everybody, getting to know everybody, and it's just the overall experience of just being with people that you talk to every day on the internet, but then meeting for the first time. It is an experience that you just have to see. You just have to. Oh, I had met Brandon Instant Classic 8 for the first time there, and I would meet him again a couple times later that year. And Chase I met for the second time, and Truth Slayer. Forgot about them, but we didn't hang around them too much. But anyways, you just have to experience WrestleMania, the trip, and everything. And this year it's going to be held in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know how the weather's going to be, but that's the one positive about Phoenix. The weather was beautiful every day we were there. And the Sunday that WrestleMania happened, when we were getting ready to eat before Mania, holy shit, the day was hot. I don't usually wear shorts, so that's another thing. That I was wearing freaking baggy-ass pants. I was wearing a dark Undertaker shirt. This year I'm going to probably wear a Rock shirt just for the fact that he's going to be guest hosting Mania. Because if you all know, I grew up with The Rock. The Rock is one of my favorites. I think there's only 3 wrestlers I like better than him. Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. Only guys I like better than him, but I was hoping for a Rock versus Cena match. That's not going to happen. It's going to be Cena versus Miz. But if it would have been Cena versus The Rock, I would have literally been counting the days, just like chipping tooth and nail just to see this match live. But I'm actually one of the few people that's actually psyched to see Undertaker versus Triple H. I actually would love to see that match. I understand the people's gripes about Sheamus and Wade Barrett. I completely understand that, but I think the Undertaker and Triple H match will deliver. I'm going to be looking forward to it, because these guys have delivered before. They will definitely deliver again. I have more faith in Triple H going in the ring with Undertaker, because Triple H is in great shape now. He's in much better shape than he was before, so he should definitely get... Him and the Undertaker should definitely have a great match. But I'm saying right now, you guys, for next year, maybe you'll have time now, because I just got a call from Rude Boy maybe a day or two ago, and he's planning on taking a last-minute trip to WrestleMania. But all I'm saying is, you definitely have to experience it. They do have the Ring of Honor shows over there. Apparently now both Ring of Honor shows are going to be on iPay-per-view. So I'm fine with that. I'm only going to the first one. I'm not going to go to the second one, because for me, when I went to the second one last year, I was dead tired. I don't know if you see it. Hold on. It was which show was it? I think it was this one. Phoenix Rising. This was the second show from Phoenix, and I was so tired by that point that I just didn't react to anything. I was like dead tired, about to fall asleep. Granted, I didn't have enough sleep to begin with, but this show right here isn't a bad show. It's just I was falling asleep through it. The other Ring of Honor show was vastly better. That's because I was awake. But all I'm saying is, I don't know about going to 2 back-to-back wrestling shows, and plus I want to experience Georgia as a whole. So, unlike last year where I didn't even go to the Grand Canyon with all those people, and I kind of regret that. So, yeah, I would say, to anybody who's going there this year, and is a YouTuber that I know of, or that we know each other, we talk to each other, like I said, apparently, CrossFit Fan's going to be there. We're having to meet him. Who else is going to be there? Mr. DT and P-Dot. Gotta see you motherfuckers. Where the fuck have you been, Mr. DT? You haven't been on Skype to entertain us with your comedic humor. You need to come back. And I'm not sure. I think LV had said that he was going because of buying tickets. If you're going, hopefully we'll bump into each other. Oh, and Assault and Battery, I think, was also going to be there. I would hope to bump into each other and have a little conversation. But most of my trip, I'm going to be more than likely hanging around with Johnny Thunder, MB, Boo Boo, Sabatini Forever, Kristen and D of Black Cat Feline, Sabatini Forever's brother, who you guys don't know, but he's a funny dude. But those are the guys I plan to hang around with the most. So that should be fun. Oh, and Gilbert Blaze if he's going. So, yeah, I would say I am going to WrestleMania. I don't mind talking to anybody. Sometimes I do act like a little dumbfounded when someone comes up to me, but that's just me. That's just how I am. Sometimes I just like get, even though it's a common thing now where somebody will say, "Hey, that's Monoxide. That's from YouTube. I know you." I get that almost every time I go to a Ring of Honor show. So if I do not say too much to you, please do not take that as offense. That's just me being like dumbfounded, not knowing what to say. Because I usually never know what to say when someone tells me that I've watched your videos and I think your videos are great. I just, unlike when someone like The Breakdown, when they met me at Ring of Honor, the last show in New York, they didn't come up to me and say, "Oh, you make great." They just basically started a conversation, which was fair enough. That's why I was able to talk to him more. So, yeah. I'm happy to see anybody there. I don't mind talking to anybody. But, yeah. It's an experience you definitely need to experience. As far as WrestleMania this year, I'm actually kind of hyped. I mean, I'm psyched to see Alberto Del Rio versus Edge, see Alberto Del Rio become the star that I think he has the best potential to have. I mean, Edge, I grew up with Edge, and I know Boo is going to go completely nuts for Edge. Again, Triple H versus The Undertaker. I'm actually psyched to see that match. I would love to see where they're going to go with that. Cena versus Miz. Of course, I'm going to be supporting The Miz 100% because he's my favorite right now. But other than that, I mean, WrestleMania, again, you've got to go to this trip. You've got to experience it for the first time in your life. If you've never experienced going on a plane, going to another state to just see WrestleMania and be with people, do it. I remember seeing people from England. There was one guy, I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It might have been that guy I was arguing religion with on Oliver Scott's video, but a guy from Ireland came all the way from Ireland all the way to Phoenix, and he met me at Ring of Honor, which was interesting. So it's just a thrill to see people face to face from a completely different country. And I don't know how it would be from country to country, but definitely if you live in the States, save up enough money to go. I'm telling you, you will not fucking regret it. You will not regret it. You will have the time of your life. And I plan to do that this year at WrestleMania, because I can't wait to see all of my friends once again. So, yeah. I guess that's it. That's all I really have to say. I am psyched for Mania. So far, the matches seem to be meeting up. We'll more than likely get Orton and Punk, which will more than likely deliver. Money in the Bank will more than likely deliver. Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio, if given time, will deliver. So it has potential to be a great WrestleMania. So other than that, that's all I really got to say. Definitely try going to WrestleMania. Oh, and one more thing, just in case if anybody questions, this is not beer, this is Boylan's. This is black cherry soda. I'm keeping the straight edge lifestyle, especially since I'm in wrestling school now. Other than that, that's all I gotta say. So, I'll see y'all later.